everybody. It's me, Sarah, your student ambassador. Sorry I've been MIA lately. You know, I've just been busy doing this little thing called graduating from nursing school. Boom, 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 boom. 1 second. This is authentic. Whoops, hold on. There. Now this is authentic. This is the real deal. I graduated. Just because I graduated doesn't mean I can just kick back my feet and relax, because I have something to worry about, and it's called the NCLEX, the boards, the key to my future. And it is a little bit stressful, to say the least, but I am a nursing school graduate. I hold a nursing degree. I wanted to give you some things that I've learned in my 4 years of nursing school. I wanted to share with you 10 tips for success at nursing school. These are my opinions, but I think they've served me quite well, and I think anybody could do well following these tips. Without further ado, let's go on. Let's do a little countdown, starting with tip number 10. Ask as many questions as you need to. You know, even if nobody else is raising their hands and you're not sure of something, raise your hand and ask, because chances are 50% of the people have the same question. Who cares what they think? Raise your hand and ask the question, because it's only going to benefit you in the end. Utilize your professor's office hours. That's what they're there for. Believe it or not, they actually are supposed to be in their offices in the office hours designated to them. And they're not there just to go on Facebook, although probably a lot of them do. But what they're there to do is help you with any questions. And I found that I would utilize the office hours, and it would really help me understand what was going on. It's like my favorite one. Balance your life. Don't be one of those people that coops himself up and just studies nursing all day, or you will go nuts. And by the time you graduate nursing school, you'll probably be sick of nursing. Balance your life. Just completely balance your life. Make sure that you exercise. Make sure that you see friends. Make sure you go shopping or play a sport or something that you like to do on your free time. Honestly, balance your life. Have fun. Definitely. Go have a good time. Tip number 7. Don't save all your studying to the last minute. I had a professor tell me that freshman year, and it stuck to me forever. If you save all of your studying till the last minute, you're not going to retain everything. And I understand that a lot of people do that. And I'm not saying don't study the last minute, but maybe spread out your studying a couple days before the test, and then the last day before the test you don't have to feel so stressed out, and you'll just be reviewing. I think that's a great thing to do. During your lectures, you should try to focus on what the professors are focusing on. Usually they have PowerPoints, or maybe you take notes, but focus on what the professor teaches. And then when you go to study, also focus on what they were teaching you, because most likely that's what you're going to be tested on. Not saying don't use a textbook, but don't spend time learning and memorizing excess information when you really should be focusing on what they want you to know, because what they want you to know is probably the most important. Oh my god. I really wish my mother would turn on the air conditioning. Oh, that feels so much better. Number 5, get involved with your community. What I mean by that, get involved in campus extracurriculars. Get involved in the Student Nurses Association at your school. That will open a lot of doors, as it's opened a lot of doors for me. Numero 4. Practice your skills with your friends. If you're going into clinical and you're learning the basic skills, then before you go into clinical and you want to practice on your friends that aren't, maybe they're nursing, maybe they're not. Practice on your family, practice on your dog. I mean, you're not going to vet school, but it does help. Number 3, and this, I didn't make number 1, but it could be number 1. I just put it at number 3. Is get a job in the summers, or if you can wing it during school, but I mean that might be a lot, but I got a job during the summer, starting after my sophomore year, as a tech at a hospital, or a nurse extern, or something, so that you can get practice being in a hospital setting as an employee, and you can work with patients, and you work with doctors, and you work with nurses, and it's the best way possible to prepare you for the hospital world. I mean, I cannot recommend that enough. Number 2, we're getting down to the bottom. Number 2 is get to know your professors. They can help you in more ways than you'd know possible. And once you get to know them, it's easier to go to them for help, support, or concerns. I know that I've gotten to know many of my professors, and I don't regret it. In fact, I've come to love them. You know who you are out there! Number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Number 1 is start practicing NCLEX questions early. Don't wait till you graduate. Don't even wait till senior year. If I were you, I'd start when you start nursing school. Just start by getting a review book of NCLEX questions. You can find them anywhere. There's tons of them. Get a book and just do a couple questions a night to get you used to the format of the test questions. Then by the time your senior year rolls around and you're studying for the boards, it's not so new to you and you're used to it. And I swear, you will probably pass on the first time and you won't even be as stressed as I am right now. So these things helped me, and maybe they can help you too. Good luck to you all. I look forward to seeing you in the nursing world, because the real world is a different place, my friends.